Islamophobic rhetoric and hate crimes at a smaller level and at a major level were always happening either to me or around me.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
As a Christian, I believe that Islam is a false religion based on a false book written by a false prophet.
3 young members of a Muslim family were killed by their neighbor.
It is Islamic killers who are the central problem on the planet.
My name is Adeel Zeb. I work as a Muslim chaplain at the Claremont Colleges. That's my full-time job. And that basically means that I do spiritual counseling, ethical leadership, and emotional healing for this institution. Islamophobia is the systemic hatred, fear, and prejudice against Muslims or the idea of Islam as a religion. So when I was a child, I was called different names. So it was a sand N-word, camel jockey, Habib, towelhead. In college, when I was in college, 9/11 happened. And that's when things also shifted a lot. It went from bullying to more of a strong systemic oppression. There was waterboarding, there was the NSA, there was the wiretapping that happened, there was profiling at the airports. The Duke Chapel invited the Muslim community to come do the Muslim call to prayer, the adhan, in the chapel bell tower. So then the press release went out. When the press release went out, Fox News got a hold of it. And they said, if you're an alum and or donor to Duke, call Duke and tell them to cancel the call to prayer or we'll take our money back. Mm-hmm. So then all the school got called, the law schools, the basketball team, everyone, the Muslim center, everyone's getting calls. What we didn't foresee happening was that we got death threats at our office. Mm-hmm. People would say, for example, we heard you're doing the Muslim call to prayer from the chapel bell tower over my dead effing body. You know what I mean? I can't wait. 3 weeks later, the kids at UNC got shot. So then my students at Duke were thinking that could have been us 3 weeks ago. So because UNC didn't have a Muslim chaplain, I'm trying to help both communities simultaneously. And I think it took me some time to really process that and heal from that myself, the trauma of being a caregiver in that situation. So before Donald Trump's Muslim ban idea, people thought that Islamophobia was a myth. For the first time since I was young, and definitely since the first time since 9/11, I saw that it looks like half the nation is supporting Muslims. Mm. It was so clear after the ban happened. So many attorneys and people were standing at airports and protesting, and that was beautiful to see, because we didn't see that for the past 20 years or so. We didn't see any of this stuff. All we saw was tacit approval of all the oppression happening to Muslims. I don't believe that the Muslim community in America is, or the vast majority of the Muslim community in America is aware about the census and how important it is to participate in it and ramifications of not participating in it.